Hi and welcome to another Tabitha's Glass Emporium from glorious Croatia. Today we're looking at this. Now this is using some of Bullseye's Ring Mottled glass, which is actually for stained glass. And look how beautiful it is. It's incredible, but if you fuse with it, you lose all of this. So the idea with this project was to keep the piece of glass, look at that guys. How beautiful is that? But I'm going to flip it. So this is an unfired piece of glass, and then we have just glued the elements onto it. We pre-fired our XLs and our wafers, and we've glued everything onto this glass, keeping this wonderful texture of this beautiful glass at the back, and so that you still got this kind of fantastic glass. It means you can utilize these amazing ring mottled glasses in fusing projects by just using them as your back pieces of glass. And I just think this is such a gorgeous idea. I love this glass and I can't wait to work out what I'm going to do with this piece next. Yay! So this was for this one, that when I was in Bullseye in Portland, I saw this piece of glass and was like, I want that, I want to do something with it, but I can't fuse with it. So today I'm going to show you how I made this. So here are the wafers out of the kiln. I just want to saw into them to kind of make them a bit more kind of floral. So as I've cut the wafers, I've now kind of designed it out on the piece, and these are going to go in the kiln. I want to add some stems to them, so I'm going to add these stems. These are from our floral stringers, and they're particular parts of our floral stringers. If you want to do this project like this, and you can always buy our floral stringers, and in checkout you can write a note saying, I would like my floral stringers to be more like the stems. You can say all like the stems or more like the stems that are like this, so then you can get bits like this rather than they're much more curly than normal ones. So I basically am creating a kind of nest of 3mm fibre paper that this is going to sit on. This is going to be tack fused in the kiln, and I'm going to set this up in the kiln, which is why I'm just doing it here. I'm going to place some of our XL leaves underneath as well. I've run out of table space, but they'll kind of go under and over depending. And this will be tack fused, but it will also slump into this, giving some shape, and this will be flattened. Once this is all done, then we're going to use just a Spacer's 6mm tector to raise these up, so they'll be at different heights on this when we glue them, and we'll glue all the other elements. So because we don't want to fuse this piece, because we'd lose a wonderful texture we have on this piece if we fused it, we are going to just glue everything to it to keep this wonderful, beautiful piece of glass as it is. So here are these all in the kiln, and I've added these other elements that I want to fire polish, all in the kiln. And when they're tack fused together, we can then take them out and stick them to the beautiful piece of glass we have at the back. So we got them out of the kiln, and we've just glued stacks of glass on the back. So just to kind of offset it off the top of this. I'm now going to just make sure, put the frame on, just because we've got to make sure it goes in the frame, otherwise that would be bad. And we can start gluing these pieces in place. It's quite tricky to make sure you've got them all kind of right, and I've cut the stalks off, so the stalks might have been a bit too long, and I've cut them down to size. And then I'm just going to kind of think where I want to glue these other pieces. You can see the wafers I've kind of already put out, but the dragonflies and the bumblebees, we've got a couple of bumblebees here, and we've got the shamrocks to go at the bottom. So I'm going to get everything in place, and then I will glue it all we use the 2-part araldite crystal clear. I love this for gluing, so that's what we're going to get it all glued into the frame. As I say, make sure you put the frame box on so that you make sure that everything is inside that before you glue it. So here it is out of the kiln and looking fabulous. This is one of those pieces when we made it and everyone in the studio is like, wow, it's so pretty. It's quite simple. It's not a lot of glass in there. I mean, it's a big back piece of glass and I know that, but that is the kind of the glory of it, is this wonderful ring mottled glass from Bullseye. Look at that if you hold it up to the light. And even if you take it round to the real, it glows because it's designed for stained glass and it's just fantastic. These are just a cheap IKEA box frames and you can put it in that and it protects the thing because the flower stems are incredibly delicate and will break very easily. But in a piece like this, it's very well protected and so therefore kind of safe from harm. And I really love this project. Remember, you can get all our products at tabithasglassemporium.com. I know the ring mottled glass, I know warm glass don't stock it at the moment, but I was trying to persuade Jack to put it in the put it on their website, get some from Bullseye, so they had it. I'm not sure you can get it direct from Bullseye. Check it out and see what you can find. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Until next time, happy fusing.